Oh no, it's the red screen of death.
We see here Moo practicing for a little bit. Let me get the audio up.
Here we find Moo in his natural habitat.
Is this on end pace or what?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it with his number of lives.
Oh yeah, it's not.
It is probably a score run based on the score. At least if it's 15 million, you don't see the other value. Well, I guess that's it, folks. He beat the game. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I'll talk to Moo and then we'll see about if he wants to start the showcase now. Just a second. Well, Moo will be right back in 2 minutes. And then, let me ask him if he wants to start now. Moo asked for 45 minutes of reset timer, so that's what we're giving him.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable if we're doing an hour. Runs of this game are very short.
Yeah, HRTP is the shortest Touhou game. It's even shorter than GFW A1. A run of HRTP takes about 12 minutes for just a survival run.
It looks like we have our HRTP commentator coming in.
Yeah, coming in hot. Hello, Deity Diz.
Greetings, folks.
Wait, why isn't your name showing up? Ah! Trust me, that's what they're called. Oh, that's strange. It just shows up as D.
D's.
D. Oh, hello, D.
Hello.
Can start now. Moo said he can start now, so I guess there we go then. Let's go. I'll start the reset timer for him.
Alright, and then I am probably gonna be moving over the commentary to Deity here, because I originally was not going to be here for this run, so I would say that, it's been fun for these last 2 hours, and I'll be making my lead, I think. So, good luck to Moo, and good luck to the commentators. I will sign out.
Many
Right,
thanks.
CUKC, thank you for your expertise.
Alright, see you guys.
Oh, hello, D. I'm very sorry for that. I don't know why the chat display is doing that.
It's alright, I'll let you work it out.
Accept my friend request. Maybe that'll solve it. Well, here we have HRTP. Probably streamer mode or some stupid thing like that.
So, highly responsive to prayers. It is very obscure in the scoring category in terms of Touhou, but it is very tight-knit and precise. basically what you want to keep in mind, just in terms of the layman focus of this game, is the floor is lava, but it affects the ball. As you can see here, the combo meter at the top goes down whenever it hits the floor. So we had a max combo of 27, and it reset to 1 when it hit the floor. Basically, for scoring, what Mu wants to do is keep the ball off the ground at almost all costs. And that will stack score. In fact, you see the top score up there. There isn't actually enough numbers to display the highest amount of score you can get. Let's see if Mu gets the quick kill here. Nope, but that's okay. Bosses usually do not matter as much to the score in this game. You can't really combo them, but you do get certain bonuses at the end of the stage, as shown at the end here. So
Yeah, I see that Mu then do first Makai Survival, actually.
Yep. And Makai route is a lot more interesting to score. The main difficulties being it's not as consistent a route as Jigoku or Hell route, whatever you'd like to call it. And, Mu lost the combo there. Oof. But you have a number of maneuvers in this game that are really important. You have the Ofada or Amulet spam, and that's very good because that provides your only form of air control to the ball in the game. And you have the slide kick, and you have certain special maneuvers that are dependent on that slide, whether or not you hit the key, the Ofada key at the end of your slide will trigger Ofada spam. It fires, I believe, 8 shots, and that can get you through a number of bullet barrages on bosses. But as you can see, Mu also has maneuvers like the flip kick, the famous Reimu flip kick that is well known to people in the fighting games, but started its journey here. Lunatic has its difficulties upped by shooting the bullets you see whenever you flip a panel. And that gets in the way of a lot of score. I know the world record holder...
it's a miss.
Yeah, it's
Rough
a miss.
here.
Yeah, in fact, the combo has been not too great all throughout, and if you're going for a score showcase, that's a little bit harder of a loss. It can be even more of a bad loss than otherwise. As you can see, the flip kick there does deflect bullets, and that is your survival, because otherwise you would have to use a bomb there to survive.
Yeah, for now, Mu is displaying his survival expertise here because Mu not only has the lunatic world record in this category, but he also is the only person to have Len'en in general in HRTP, and he has Len'en in both routes. So for now, Mu has picked Makai because Makai is considered to be the easier one of the two Len'en. Now, this might come as a surprise to some of you who might have actually 1cc this game because Jigoku is way easier to 1cc. But as far as Len'en is concerned, there is a boss that is there's a certain stage 15 boss on the other route that is very much suboptimal as far as survival is concerned. But we'll see Jigoku when he does scoring. For now, it's Makai survival.
Yeah. There you see the Ofada special maneuver.
Yugi Magan there as well.
Oh yeah, it was a very nice quick kill.
It's sadly, Moo is one miss here. The stages, which if you played this game for 1cc, you will also be aware that the stages are very much not a threat when you're 1cc, but they very much become a very real thing if you're playing for LNB, so deaths in them are very common. This game does have rank. The rank is incredibly nasty. It just goes up. I don't think you can manipulate it at all. The bomb doesn't matter. He's not scoring. You get random bomb drops, but we'll explain that in the scoring showcase. So,
oh yes.
As far as survival goes, your rank keeps going up. I don't believe that you can manipulate it in any way. And if you're going for survival, it just gets to crazy extents, especially on really late levels. I think all it does is make your bullets faster, and that's that's not good. Not good at all.
Nope.
It's a shame. He can reset if he wants. 45 minutes is less reset time than Moo got, than Myler got, but this is a very short game, so he can reset if he wants.
Yeah, highly responsive to prayers is a very quick game to get through. And pretty well solved, too. There isn't as much nuance to it as something like the shmups. You may have seen certain categories in like the modern era, like Touhou 6, and how clearing the last stage was solved by using the power cancel. You don't have much of that here.
Here we have Alice. There's a lot of bosses with very similar names in PC98, and here we have Alice. She's very much preferable in an Len'en context to fighting the stage 15 boss on the Jigoku route. Very much preferable.
Yes.
She does have some nasty RNG because she can teleport to almost any point, any Y position point in the screen, including extremely low, and batter you with very nasty stuff.
Yeah. First phase is got through. You can tell the phase denotions by the color of the health bar, and we have reached a new phase transition. This one is easy. All you have to do is stand still. The hitbox gets smaller in bat form, but you can still hit her, thankfully. Outside of the circle is death here.
That's the third miss here.
Man. Yeah, that's the least kind attack she can do.
Actually, let me count his miss count here. Shouldn't be too hard. Stage 16 here.
We move on to the last slew of stages. This one can be a bit tricky because the low panels spawn bullets, but nice flip kick. It's precise to do that too, so Moo has a lot of skill for being able to pull off flip kicks consistently in a chain like that.
Yeah, the final stages in both routes have a lot of panels that are as low as possible, and a feature of this game is that on Lunatic, every single panel, when you flip it, shoots a revenge bullet, so that makes it very hard to deal with them.
Yeah.
Like DET explained, you do have a full move set with Reimu, and you do have to use it to its fullest extent to be able to literally kick the bullets out of the way sometimes, especially if they're way too low to the ground.
Thankfully, Ofida spam doesn't come up in very many instances throughout the run, even in score, and you can stick to a lot of basic movements to get through this. If you look at the world record holder for the lower difficulties, you notice a lot of bomb spam and bomb routing and intentional deaths being taken all over. In the world record run for Hell Route here, you don't see a lot of that, which is definitely a lot more interesting when I saw it, but yeah, the world record...
here.
Oof, yeah.
This game is very mean.
Yeah, it is. It's unforgiving and very precise.
There is a fan game that's decently popular in this style, Carissa. I believe it's called Highly Responsive to Thievery. You should probably check it out. I haven't played it personally, but some people have recommended it. So maybe do check it out if you like HRTP but want something a little less janky than this game. So do check it out.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Pretty recently too, actually. There were a couple of different highly responsive to prayer style games out there. One, an EOSD remake made in Damakufu. Another one, a flash game where you play a Shinki. That was very short.
Very nice. As far as the funny inputs that you can do, so you can access Rainbow's full moveset, I actually don't even know the inputs. I don't know if DT does because they're kind of complicated. Like you can do the flip kick if you do the slide, and then you like press back, and then you press the slide button again. There's a full moveset in this game, and it's hard to access it.
So the flip kick is, there are two versions of it that you can pull off, and they're tricky to pull off because they're very frame dependent, but that's tough. That's really hard to get through. That's a random pattern, and depending on what you get, you have to do a lot of flip kicks chained in a row, and it's pretty frame perfect.
Two really quick deaths, wow.
Yeah, but the first version, the most... oh, no. Yeah, that's a lingering hitbox there. But the flip kick you're usually seeing from Moo here is the first one where you don't hold any inputs and you hit the slide kick. You don't have to hold any of the arrow keys or directional keys, whatever you have it mapped to. Oof.
Rough.
Yeah, but that flip kick will let you move while you do that. But if you hold the opposite direction you slid in, you can do a flip kick that stands you still. And you can chain it multiple times, but it's pretty frame dependent and really difficult. Yeah, Sariel is...
We'll opt to do another survival run after this one. Because, yeah, I mean, this game is just rough, so this can happen, but still. I wonder if he feels like he can do better.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's random laser spam there. That's very RNG dependent as well. First phase Sariel is always rough.
Yes, Sariel TLB, which you don't get a TLB on the other route for some reason. Oh my god.
Yeah, got locked by the wave there, the exorcism move that you do when you use the X key in a standstill. Oof. But hey, they made it through. Very nice. It's a good showcase of what that difficulty is like.
Yeah. That's fair. GG, Moo. We do understand that the game really is pretty rough. Don't worry.
Yeah, very precise, and you gotta have a lot of control. And in a lot of ways, there is a lot of RNG elements dependent on it to get the run exactly how you want. Alright, here we go.
Oh, we're scoring now, I see.
Yep.
So this should be Jigoku scoring now.
Yeah. And they're gonna reset because they lost the combo there. So they're not too worried about deaths. The only difficulties with deaths is that it forces you to the center of the screen. So in some instances you want to take an intentional death. And the biggest impediment to scoring happens to be the randomness you can get from these warp panels here. They can just shoot the ball straight down to the ground and there's not much you can do about it, which is why you saw the reset here. So yeah, for scoring, keep in mind what I said before, the floor is lava to the ball, so yeah, Moo is going to do his best to keep that ball airborne at all cost. He can thankfully drop the combo if you have one one panel or less. You see that in the world record run, but he wants to keep that combo going as long as possible. Ooh, nice catch there.
Yeah. So Kirby Common here said that there's a funny RNG manip here that Moo does, so he get consistent item drops here on the first 4 stages. So by holding Z upon resetting, so he always starts the credit on the first possible frame. That's a cool optimization there. I actually wasn't even aware that's something that he did. I didn't notice it either.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool to know.
It is, and it's good you touch upon that because that gives me a chance to explain this. So the big deal about the item drops is that they stack with your combo. So the more you get there, the better you get. Oh, missed the quick kill here on the boss, but that's all right. But yeah, you want to get point items as much as you can while still keeping the combo alive. It's really difficult to do that because of the randomness of the game. You can get pretty consistent results in the beginning, but usually you don't get very much consistency throughout the later parts of the run. We take an intentional death here. Nice.
Yeah, you get a bomb for every single death regardless, so every time you die, you get 1 bomb back. So it is useful because the bombs, you can use them to flip the panels, but you have to use them carefully because if the ball falls while the bomb is active, you do lose your combo. So the bomb can be powerful for you to score better. Oh,
Ooh, there go. Yeah. So that's one of the big things about bomb and score. Ooh, nice. So the big deal about that is bombing will lock you in place for a terribly long time. During that frame, the ball will bounce off Reimu, though. Ooh, very nice flip kick. But yeah, the bomb will give you that hitbox to keep the ball in the air, and in the lower difficulty world records, you will see the player extend. Okay, they lost the combo at the end there, but it's not a big deal as you only had 2 panels left, but you do lose a bit of that multiplicative score. But yeah, you will see bomb routing on the lower difficulty world records, if only due to the fact that bombs do not drop the combo. As long as the ball stays in the air, the combo stays around. But you don't really see that much from Moo here, which is really cool.
Here we have, look, hype, it's Mima!
The original Mima. Ooh, nice combo.
She has like a sailor
there.
outfit for some reason.
She wears a bandana, and if you pay close attention to some of her attack patterns, she grows a 3rd arm here.
Yeah, it's funny, it's janky. We love HRTP jank. This game is funny. I wouldn't strictly speaking call it good, but it's very funny and it's fun. It's not particularly well programmed or well made, but we love it. It's so charming in its jankiness.
It's Zun's first game, so you can't expect it to be perfect, but for what it is surprisingly good for what it is as a game, just because of how different it is. It definitely has a lot more intrigue. It could definitely have used a bit more quality passes before it reached the world and the masses, but hey, I don't mind it because this is the most unique Touhou game in the series, and it's special for that. Holds a lot of tracks near and dear to Zun's heart and stuff, and yeah, it was my first introduction to the series gameplay-wise too, so yeah, I enjoy it quite a bit.
Interesting. So you decided to start out with Touhou 1?
Yeah. Go right to the beginning, I thought. Nice, he kept the combo going.
Interesting, because a lot of people would recommend doing that, but lately it's something that more people are doing.
Yeah, you see Mu here balancing the ball low using the Ofuda. That is hard to do.
Very.
And he lost the combo, but...
The bumpers are
that's
really
okay.
hard.
Yeah, the bumpers, you could see they were trying to avoid that there as much as possible. This stage can be free, but it depends on whether or not the warp panels take down below or not. Positioning is really important on this stage. As you can see, they're trying to get them to avoid the warp panels as much as possible. And there goes the combo. Bad RNG there. Ugh.
Yeah, these teleporters, they can be pretty annoying, so they often take you to a fixed point on the to another teleporter, but they are random in where they will shoot out the ball and how fast they will do it. It's not very nice. They can shoot out extremely fast, and they can also shoot out to any random direction as well. And here we have the stage 15 boss. This is primarily the reason why you don't want to play this for Len'en that much. Look, it's so dramatic. She's coming.
The true final boss.
Kikuri!
Yeah, Kikuri is probably the true final boss of the Hell route to most people if you're going for something strict like survival, because the first phase is the Hell Wheel of Death, and it requires pretty much Ofuda spam to get through. We got through first phase, though, as denoted by the health bar. But, yeah, once you get through first phase, Kikuri is not too bad. But that first phase is very rough.
It's terrible.
Ooh. That's alright. Jeez. Unrelenting Kikuri today.
Also, the bosses all have pretty odd hitboxes, like Kikuri here, for example, can only hit her on her head, kind of.
Yeah, and some people aren't used to it because you have to tend to get pretty high or precise slide kick positions to get it. And here you have stage 16, again, sort of like Makai. You have to be aware of the low panels because the revenge bullets are definitely a big danger here.
Oh god, Mu, these aren't intentional because he's already a max bombs.
Thankfully, you get so much score in this game that you don't have to worry. You see a precise Ofuda right there, so he gets the exact perfect position to bomb safely there. Very nice. And now you have to play around the warp panel. Nice. Now we have one of the more unique stages, stage 18. Very nice. Take an intentional death here. But yeah, lives... Oh, man. Combo loss there. But lives aren't too big a concern on Lunatic anyway, because you get so much score that you get lives very, very quickly. It's not uncommon to see the last stage here get all your lives back pretty much immediately, because you get a lot of leeway.
3 lives in one bomb?
Yeah. Exactly. This is what makes it.
Comes from this stage alone.
Yeah. Oh, and there goes the 95 combo. Oof.
Shame.
That's all right.
Gongara.
The final boss.
You get 2 different final bosses in this game. This is Gongara, the final boss of Jigoku.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Yeah. Kangara has different facial expressions for what pattern she's going to do. The angry one has 2 different variants. Either you get the 4 flame or you get the 2 flame with the bullets afterwards. Sword slash here. It's the center variant. You can just be safe to the side.
He's arguably a much easier boss than Sario is. Like in general, Sario has the stupid crits with the lasers, and it killed Mu a lot in his survival demonstration.
Yeah,
Nice, that's a KO here.
Yep.
Definitely not the biggest score Mu has ever gotten, but it's a marathon setting kind of, so he's going for slightly safer strats.
Yeah.
Interesting ending blocker here for Mu, just a black screen. Is that intentional, Mu? Drop combo lava, Mu. You still have 18 minutes. That's pretty much 2 full HRTP runs. You can redo whatever you want still with your reset time.
Yeah, there were some fairly good combos on certain stages, though, so yeah, there is room for improvement, but they can do what they can.
Yeah, the stage is yours, Mu. You can choose to do whatever you want with this.
Mm-hmm. Despite being really precise, highly responsive to prayers, is pretty accessible of a game to get into difficulty-wise. It isn't hard to learn how to play, it isn't hard to learn how to score. Even though I don't mostly play for score, I am familiar with the routes, and yeah, the world record attempts you see play out very differently. You see a lot more bombs on the lower difficulties because you get a lot more safety from the fact that you don't get the lunatic revenge bullets from the flipped panels, which changes the whole dynamic of the lunatic run.
Peerless gamer.
Yes.
Well, Mu said he would do another Jigoku survival.
Alright, let's see it.
No, Jigoku scoring, he said. Yeah, Jigoku scoring, I'm sorry.
Ah, okay. Yeah, survival is definitely a lot more interesting for the Hell route.
Nice. Good. Here's the items. Nice. Wow, that's a great stage 1 so far. Nice.
Yeah. Position dependent, as you can see. Oh,
whoa! He actually didn't drop the combo. Nice.
Yeah, I was worried for a second there that the slide kick didn't connect, but it did. Nice flip kick to get the point item.
I mean, it makes sense, Kirby, doesn't it? His target is to showcase the game, and therefore he's already succeeded, right? Oh,
he missed it. Yeah, he missed the power item. Not a good thing to let go in a score showcase. So, I don't blame the reset. Okay. The redirect to the ball to get the item. Oh yeah. Wow, some pretty good luck on that warp there. That can mess up your entire run. And there goes the combo, so a reset.
His top 100, yeah. Mu has grinded this game more than any other human ever, so top 100. I wonder what would be a top 100 score for him. Probably it would already be better than the world record was when he started playing HRTP. Because I think for a very long time, the world record in this game was about 14.3 million or something close to that for the overall world record on Lunatic. Nowadays, it's well, you see the world record right there. It's 17.02 million nowadays, set by Moo.
Yeah, and you can't even see the full high score because there aren't enough numbers to display the full amount in the game. So, yeah, we have to, as a community, categorize that score ourselves beyond that region. The combo got dropped, but there was only one panel, so not a huge loss. Nice.
Really quick heal here. Yeah, the bosses don't really matter that much for scoring. You do get 10 points for every single bullet that you shoot down, but and Moo, when he absolutely wants to like turbo optimize the record runs, he does destroy quite a few bullets, quite a few 100 bullets per run, but that's probably not necessary right now on this marathon setting right here. Oh. That should be planned, yeah. Oh no, he dropped the item. That sucks. So that's reset?
Yep.
He'll probably reset for until he runs out of time here.
Mm-hmm. Another reset because we got bad warp ball RNG.
Nice. Good so far. He's pretty consistent at the first 3 stages, but yeah, as the farther away you get from there, it's also just harder to optimize the consistency because the stages get way harder, the stakes get higher, and well, there's other things to worry about as well. The longer you go, the harder it is to maintain your combos. Both the combos with the panels and also the combos with the items, since you drop one item and you just lose your entire combo, and that has pretty long-lasting consequences. Sometimes he does take intentional death, so he spawns closer to the middle here, so he can catch items closer to the middle. It's very well optimized on his part.
And what you saw on stage, and what you saw on stage 3 was Moo resetting the ball because it hit the warp, so he had to get the right pattern, so he was just chaining warps until it gave him the pattern he wanted so he could keep the combo alive, which was very nice.
$35,000 hours of real time. Yeah, well, no. Counter stop is probably 99,999,999, I assume. But ain't nobody doing that. It's probably not even too practical, and knowing this game will probably crash if you stay on the boss for like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, it's very rare that you'll ever see a timeout on a boss. The timer is still there. It does exist, but you have to go out of your way to trigger it. Oh, the combo got lost there.
Wow, Moo really wants a strong run, but he has 10 minutes.
Yeah. As you can see, there is a second variant to the slide kick there, where Reimu kicks a little bit higher. That actually gets you a certain type of yin-yang orb speed. It's a very rare. It's a very rare speed you see the ball in. Most often, it is at this consistent speed throughout the game. But when you kick it like that, it moves into a super fast ball, and you can use that on some stages for consistency. But more often than not, it can get in the way of getting the right score. In this case, yeah, that's what happened here. Ooh. He saved the RNG on the ball there. As you can see in stage 3, he's trying to work around the warp and not get too close to the warp because it can mess up your entire beginning run here.
Well, if you lose your combo at the very last panel, which is sadly not that uncommon because, you know, this is an Arkanoid style game, so sometimes there's that one tile which you just can't hit. If you do lose your combo on the final tile, you do lose like 25,500 points, more or less, I think.
Yeah.
Which is not imperceptible loss, but at least it's not as bad as if you lost it like halfway through the stage, because then the combo like would have been worth way more. Ideally, you don't drop your combo, but at least if you drop it on your last panel, it could be worse, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Ooh.
Mamu really isn't taking any chances here. He really wants to show everyone a great score.
Yeah, it's difficult to get that consistently. Ooh.
So just looked up how long 35,000 hours is. You would never guess. It's 3,995 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a hell of a string to catch, yeah.
Definitely. Wow.
You would have all the time in the world to catch it. Don't worry.
Very nice.
I'm very sorry, guys, to break this news to you, but I don't think anything Touhou related will exist 3,995 years from now. Anything.
Ooh, we get to see the fast kill. Nice.
He's angry at this boss. Like, oh, whatever, just get out of the way.
The gatekeeper of the beginning of the run, for sure. So interesting note there, Moose shoots right away. You can technically delay the ball. The ball doesn't move until you shoot. Ooh, combo got dropped, but I think they're going to persist.
Or...
I think they're
they're
going to reset.
He has the reset timer. He's not afraid to use it.
Yeah.
Well, you can see it right there, Moo, above the commentary box. So 6 minutes.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, you said, I thought you said 35,000 hours. Depends. You mean hours, minutes, seconds, femtoseconds? Yeah, I guess Moo was talking in the chat. Oh, come on, you think of your time.
Or potentially eke out one good run, but it's going to be a tight window.
Hi. Well, I guess he's probably thinking about something.
Yeah. And they beginning once again.
Yeah, some time to collect themselves. I mean, they were streaming for 2 hours even. They were streaming an hour before I even woke up, let alone start the stream.
Yeah. Highly responsive to prayers is definitely its own beast of a game. Nice. Using the amulet spam to gain control of the ball again from the warp. Very good.
Surely this will be the run. At least you can get out of the early game like almost instantly. Especially for him. Wow, really speed running Shingyoku here.
We didn't get to the speed kill, but close enough. Makai.
Makai? Is this going to be Makai scoring now? Or maybe it was a mistake and he's just rolling with it.
Yeah, at this point he has to. A glimpse into Makai scoring, everybody. Ooh, combo drop.
Ah, that's not a great combo to lose here.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't even bombed so far, has he? Oh wait,
Yeah.
has he? Well, I guess he's going
yeah.
to do... Is he doing
Ooh.
survival now then?
Maybe. If so.
Survival jump scare now.
Yeah. Didn't expect that. Maybe that's what they wanted to do, switch it up in the last few minutes they had.
I do know that while practicing for... I was about to mention, so you can even call it a jinx. I didn't even get to mention it. He did get an Len'en pace into Sario recently. It's a big Chivo there. Well, I guess this is good. It's just score Vival or something.
Mm-hmm.
He's just converted this run into score Vival.
Nice face.
Oh, Moo is
cancels.
entering his final 10 seconds. Nima is probably not. Why would it be Nima? There we go. It's over. We're almost over. Here we go. Well, this is Moo's final run of the day. Then it's going to be kind of a hybrid where there's one bomb. It'll be imagine this is Lunatic, one miss, one bomb to very funny things. Bomb on stage 1 to scoring, then aborted scoring, then he dies to a random stage. Looks like Mima, no.
Yeah, you can bomb in 2 different ways, hitting the Ofuda key and the slide key together, or you can hit the left and right button and the shoot button to fire off. I've seen many players accidentally shoot off a bomb by hitting the arrow keys together, since it's very easy to trigger that way. Ooh, nice flip kick.
Well, that was a very unfortunate P item there. That if this was scoring, because it spawned right on the lowermost tile, so it just immediately despawned almost.
I like highly responsive to prayers in its categories because it's a very think on your toes kind of game. You gotta be ready for anything and you have to adapt really fast. You get the fastball there.
Nice. 14 here. I mean, it's still a very solid, like, survival base. It's technically not Len'en anymore, but still.
Yeah, 1 death, and they've made it this far without any.
The rank is incredible. The bullets are like lightning speed already.
Yeah, indeed.
It looks like Alan. I mean, there are so many blondes in PC98, and also doesn't help that like all 3 of the blonde girls that we were thinking of, they all start with a name that is EL. There's Alice here, there's Ellen in Pod, and then there's Ellie in LLS. So I do mix them up sometimes. Oh my god, I haven't seen the game in this massive rank in a very long time.
Yeah, dangerous, but they are pulling through. They got a pretty good redirect in the beginning phase.
Oh, ooh. Wow.
Yeah, that is not the safe pattern like I'm pretty sure they thought it was. Ah. They risk the ring of death there.
Wow, nice flip kick there. Kick the balls away.
The white pellets of doom.
Yugen Magan is blonde in art? I mean, where would you put its hair? Yugen Magan's eyes. 5 eyes. Yuki's fake Marissa, yeah.
Got a flip
Reaching
kick
one
to
of the harder
survive
stages
there.
in Lunatic in the next one. Oh! Damn panel, oh my god.
Last panel syndrome. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, to be fair, chat, let's be honest. Probably a very limited palette of hair colors that you could even have in this game. Which is why there's so
Yeah.
many purple and blonde and like red hair people in PC98. It
Yeah,
was just
Zune
the
had to be.
style of the time.
Yeah, Zune had to be selective with his colors and his designs. Nice flip kick there to survive.
Again, solid miss space here. If it weren't for the bomb, it would have been even better than the last time. But Losario was sad last time. Ow.
Yeah. As you can see on stage 19, he wants to keep the ball on one side as much as possible because this is one of the stages where the timer is shortened to a crazy amount. We haven't seen any timeout, but you always see him go into the red there. Alright. Sorry, time.
Stolen girl in the background. The PC98 games, they kind of borrow a lot of art, shall we say. It's not uncommon for indie games, especially not for the time, but yeah. Probably
Dojin
a big
game, yeah.
no-no nowadays.
He got lucky there with the pattern. Very nice.
Nice flip kick.
Yeah. We're back
Wow,
to
nice
this
one.
pattern again. Oh, he's gonna have to flip kick to survive. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. This phase is a lot.
Yee,
Ooh.
no, not the laser.
Safe spotted it there. Ooh, he missed the hit. Two hits left. You can do it.
Okay. Here's the not TLB. I mean, I know the TLB traditionally refers to something else, but you might as well call this TLB or something.
Probably the easiest one in the series.
It's definitely way easier than the regular fight, but Moo has lost like 2 LNN paces to this before. Wow, GG, Moo. Congrats.
Yeah.
Would have been a better survival run were it not for the stage 1 bomb, but I assume you were not trying to do a survival run for this last one. Ah! Ending! Ah! Ah! He's going to block it, yeah, I see. Yeah,
There we
you
go.
only get to see like the diagram there, the diagram of something, I don't know. Well, thank you for your showcase, Moo. Very glad I could get you on board with this. So
It's really It's really great to see highly responsive to prayers be showcased. It's very rare that it ever is, and I'm really glad I could join and describe a little bit about the nuances of this game. There's a lot to it, surprisingly. You can learn a lot and certainly play a lot, but yeah, I'm really glad to see a player like this showcase the great kind of things you can do in this game. It's all kinds of different from the Touhou everybody is pretty much used to, so it was an honor to be able to commentate for this.
Very glad I could get such good talent on board. Both you, Kirby Comment, and also Moo and Myler, excellent players. God of HRTP, like Myler himself has said. Yeah, very, very happy. I hope you enjoy Moo. I know it was probably not the runs you were intending to get, but it's all right. We're very proud of you. It's hard to get your best possible runs on a marathon setting because it's limited time and there's nerves because there's an audience. So don't worry.
Not to mention
you are
the
the god of
precision.
HRTP, and there's not a single shred of doubt about that.
Yeah. Not to mention the precision involved. It's very impressive. I was certainly impressed to see how far they got with this, yeah. And really good run showcases in the end. But yeah, honest to goodness, I hope to see more from Highly Responsive to Prayers in the future. Because, yeah, this game is really good.
Yeah. And now, well, see, even the game agrees. Moo is a deity. And I have a deity this with me. How funny.
Yep.
Well, congratulations, deity Moo. Yeah, well, 5 million. 5 million is a really low score if you're normally going for 1cc, but yeah. I mean, a lot of that score came from stages 1 through 4, which was he was actually scoring.
Yeah.
And yeah, the music we're hearing is normally unused, but
They have
we're
a
hearing it
patch.
because the English path applies it to the credits, which I mean, it's a good use of it.
It's an option. Yeah, Shrine of the Wind. It's an optional patch. There's a second optional patch where you can change one of the Jigoku route stage themes as well, but they didn't use that.
Yeah, well, that's it for the showcases that we have today. But stay tuned. Next weekend we have, well, you guys have told me next week we'll have the feature presentation. The 2 events that we had last year. We will have Touhou 5, Mystic Square, Lunatic Survival, featuring ZG, Orangiri, NSA's High, and KP. Wow, no, that's a super match if I've ever seen one. Like, damn. Now that's a match of really epic proportions. We have some of the best players to ever play Touhou in here. And then a little after that, immediately after Mystic Square ends, we will have Touhou 3, Lunatic Scoring, Christian Adzen, Kirby Comment, Couscous, Touhou 13. Well, that's a match. I hope to see all of you next week. You guys were really anticipating this. Really great talent. Just like today. Thank you, DT. Thank you, Kirby. Thank you, Myler. And thank you, Moo. Again, please stand up. A standing ovation for our friend Myler. He really fought very hard, tooth and nail, to be able to be here today. Probably the oldest member of our community, oldest both in age and in the time that he's been in the fan base. Again, DT, thank you. I know it was a very hard time for you to be here, but I appreciate that. I'm very sorry. If I knew it was 5 a.m. for you, I would reconsider. But I'm glad you managed to make it here anyway.
Yeah, it was great to be here, and no worries about that. I took the time to make the necessary arrangements, and I was really glad to be here because, yeah, this game is really near and dear to my heart. A lot of these games in the PC98 are, so it's really great to see a showcase like this. Yeah, thanks to everybody who has provided all the entertaining runs because, wow, I've definitely popped off a number of times watching these.
Yeah, if you watch the SOEW match chat, you should go and do it right now. It's even on the YouTube channel. The VODs are already available. The VODs for today might be available tomorrow morning. And if you're a Chinese watcher and you prefer the one Billy, that should probably be up on the next couple of days. Well, yeah, the SOEW match was very cinematic. The LLS match was pretty close, but Orangiri was in it, so you can access how that went by the fact that he was there. But Orangiri is about to meet his match on Mystic Square. KP is his strongest rival so far. Be there! 1:45 on Brazil time, and you can access the site by typing I think it's !RTF. You can access the site, and then you will get a link with the times converted to your time zone. So don't miss it. Don't miss it.
Until then,
words?
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, my final words is basically please play highly responsive to prayers, even though it's different to all the Touhou games and might not be up everybody's alley. It's a really fun game, super accessible, and it's very easy to get through Lunatic in a 1cc, so it'll definitely make you feel really nice to get through. I've played Touhou since 2008, and I'm really happy to see something like this showcased. It was my first start into the series, and it's definitely stuck with me, and it has been the one that I got my first Lunatic 1cc in, so I'm really happy to see something like that showcased here and now. So yeah, give it a try if you can.
Yeah, if you're an old head in the community, then you definitely know that getting this much PC98 talent enough so we can run a month-long event was thought unthinkable until very recently. So I'm very glad I was able to organize such an event. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who has played, and thank you, everyone who will play. And thank you, the audience.
Until next time, everybody.
See you. Goodbye. Well, that was the wrong credits, everyone. I do apologize. Give me a second. This should be the correct one. Sorry, everyone. You know how it goes. Ah!